Hey guys, Nick Kellar with Atlas Premier Realty. Thanks for checking out our video blog. Today I'm here with Greg Brock, co-owner of Atlas, and as you can tell, we're not in our office this time. We are at one of our favorite places in Westminster, Jeannie Bird Bakery Company. Delicious. And we're sitting here with the owner, Bernie, and we're going to do a little talk with him and get to know, as part of just our community efforts, get to know his business and his tie into the community and just a little bit more about him. First off, if you've never been to Jeannie Bird, it's one of our favorite places. I've been coming here since they opened. One of my favorites, one of my favorites is a breakfast sandwich on a homemade sweet potato biscuit. If you haven't had one, you're missing out, so you're going to need to check it out. So, yeah, we just wanted to talk, like, how long have you been here?
We opened on Black Friday of 2014, so we're about 2.5 years old.
Okay, and what do you guys do here?
Well, we're a Main Street scratch bakery. Yep. And we produce products that try to use very similar to farm to table where we can be, but we're more of an old world style bakery.
And then, why did you start this business? Like, why did you do this?
Yeah. Well, my wife and I were a restaurant marriage back in the mid '80s, and she was a pastry chef, and we always knew we wanted to have a place of our own. And we also knew we wanted to raise a family. So we made the decision to put our entrepreneurial aspirations to the side while we raised our children. Okay. We moved to Carroll County and to Westminster in '87, right after we got married. And my wife was a stay-at-home mom. And as our kids started to make their way into elementary school, she decided to go back to school and become a labor and delivery nurse, so she got our BSRN, and this idea always was on the back burner. So when we would travel or see something in a food magazine, we'd tear a page out, we'd make a note. So we sort of kept these ideas, and the business plan took about 25 years to formulate.
Oh, wow. So it wasn't overnight?
Nope, it wasn't overnight, but she was always a very, very talented person.
Obviously. So tell me, obviously your products are a little bit different, but tell me why what you do is important to you.
Well, one of the things that my wife and I decided that when it finally was our turn to get an at-bat, if you will, and start our own business, there are a lot of values and a lot of things that we really wanted to do. For example, we started as a farmer's market business, and it gave us the opportunity to test market our products in a 10 by 10 tent. Sure. But it also allowed us to start a customer base and a community. And my wife, many times I said to her, let's just open a place in an industrial park and do farmers markets. And she said, no, I want to be a customer facing business who's a part of the community. Right. And we always felt that Westminster early on in our marriage was more like a town with a college than a college town. Right. And we felt like we could have an impact there. And obviously it did indeed. Yeah. And McDaniel students and faculty and administrators and alumni are a very big part of our business, as is the Westminster community.
That's what I was about to ask you, how you saw your business or this small little corner bakery impacting the community.
Well,
because that's important to you.
It is indeed. Absolutely it is. And we knew that this location was an institution. It was a bakery for 42 years. Right. The Heinz, Mr. Heinz and his family and his son. And when the opportunity came available for us to take this spot, there was already some heritage here. We just knew that we had to become our business, not an extension of their business. And the community welcomed what we were doing. We had the opportunity to carry on the legacy here, and but do it in our own way, you know, as opposed to Heinz 2.0. Right. We were able to bring our product line and our community to that Main Street.
Your spin on a bakery. Yeah. Why do you love Westminster?
This is a great community to raise your children, I really believe. It's a nice meld of agricultural. There's an emerging tech environment here, which the City Council embraces. It's close enough to both DC and Washington that if you want to get to the big city, you can. But by and large, the people of Carroll County have been very good neighbors and friends. We've liked it here.
It's a great family community.
And we could have gone to Frederick, we could have gone to Ellicott City. Sure. We looked at other places, but this is where my wife wanted we put down our roots here, and we felt an obligation to grow our business here.
Thanks for doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, what would you say has been the main key to being successful in a Main Street community like this?
Community, without question. We have 6 very important tenets that we require of all of our crew members, which is what we call our associates, our employees, our staffers. We call them crew members, and that is please and thank you, hello and goodbye, a smile, and what's your name. And it's those six key qualities that differentiate us from a lot of the big box business. It's not that we're any better than they are, because in a lot of cases, they all serve wonderful products. But we knew that to become a member of the community, we couldn't wait for people to come to us. We had to start by building relationships so that when people walk through the door, like yourselves, when you guys come in for coffee, we know your names, we say good morning. Yeah. You have a business a block and a half from me, and we build one relationship at a time.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that I've picked up over the years is how much you've embraced your customer. It's not just a place that you stop in and get something to eat or drink. You know our names. Yeah. A lot of your people know what I order. And it's more often than not I'm going to know somebody else that comes in here and patronizes the restaurant. So it's really just it's a very warm family atmosphere, which separates it from, as you said, the box stores. Yeah.
And that's something that was very, very important to us. And I think that today the consumer has so many choices. We've seen Main Street America suffer from the bypass and big box stores, that compete on price and parking. We don't have all of that downtown. So we have to give the customer and members of the community a reason to come downtown.
Sure.
But I think the most important message of all of this is it works both ways. As you know, we suffered the worst tragedy a family and a business could ever suffer with the loss of my wife. Yeah. And it was the Westminster community that held us together and carried us through some of the toughest times that I've ever been through.
Yeah, I was here for that. It was incredible.
And
the way everybody bonded together.
It's amazing.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah.
Truly amazing.
What's something that people don't know about you?
Something that people don't know about me. Wow.
I know. You're an avid reader.
I'm an avid reader. Okay. And I'm an avid audiophile, if you will, more so than a reader, but we share similar interests in authors. I spent probably close to 30 years in the scouting organization, and I'm involved in scouting. I'm an avid backpacker and hiker.
Okay. That's about it.
A wine enthusiast, but people know that about me, but nonetheless, I'm more than just, my wife was the back of the house, and I spent 30 years in sales, so it gave me the opportunity to exercise and leverage those skills in the dining room.
Yeah, and it's noticeable because you're not ever in here not giving somebody that's waiting in line coffee or talking it up with the people in line. Yeah, it's pretty personable.
So if people want to check out like what you guys have on special or how to get kind of just see, how do they get in touch with you or see what's going on with Jeannie Bird?
Well, the best way is through social media. We have a very prominent internet presence on Facebook and on Instagram. Okay. I have a lot of wonderful young people that help with building that community, and let's not overlook the fact that it's been very instrumental to the growth of our business. When something comes out of the oven and we can put it on Facebook, it draws people into our business. Sure. We do have a website, www.jeanniebird.com.
Okay.
It's not the most comprehensive website, but it does create awareness for who we are. But Facebook and Instagram.
That's where it is now. Right now.
Is it /Jeannie Bird?
/Jeannie Bird.
Okay, perfect. I think that's about it. I appreciate your time and thanks for being vulnerable with our community, and we appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. As we've said before, our mission, our purpose is to build a greater Main Street community in where we're present in, and being a part and collaborating with other small local business owners is very important to us. And this is just a piece of it. So, if you know anybody that would like to be in one of our videos or another business, we should profile, please let us know, and please let us know if we can help you in the future. Thanks.
Thanks.